Sage Wanderer here, coming at you from my van down by the river. Long time no see. So, I have not made a video in a while. And usually when I haven't made a video, it's because I've been sick, or I've been busy with things I have to do, or I just haven't felt like making videos, or I've been busy researching. But the reason that I have not made a video in a while this time is pretty neat. It's kind of cool why I haven't made a video. It's because I have a new lease on life, and I've been busy enjoying life. I have been busy running up and down the mountains, jumping through hoops. I'm back, baby. I'm back 100%. What am I talking about? Well, I'm talking about my health. You see, many of you who are fans of this channel and have watched me as I've progressed as a YouTuber, you've seen physical changes come over me. You've seen me change from, I think early on I was pretty fit, had long hair, I looked younger, I seemed healthier, and then I started falling apart, and when I quit smoking, I started falling apart some more. I come to find out that quitting smoking cold turkey can actually cause physical problems, especially if you're older. But and I don't believe in doctors, so I wasn't going to go submit to the doctor and be told I've got something and here's all of this devastatingly poisonous medicine we're going to make you take. I just wasn't willing to do that. I wasn't sick enough to try to resort to that yet. And but I knew there was something wrong with me. And there's been a lot of speculation as to what has been causing my problems. I've got the knee injury, and before that I had a shoulder injury. And I just been in so much pain. Honestly, I'm not a complainer. So I haven't been coming on here and complaining about how sometimes I don't make videos because I can't hardly get out of bed in the morning because everything hurt. And it really started when I moved to Oregon. So I was starting to blame 5G. I'm like, it's the 5G, it's killing me. I was going to write a song, 5G is killing me. Because I was just convinced that it was something like that, or something in the water. I didn't know what was killing me. I thought maybe, because it kind of happened when I moved into the van. Maybe the contaminants in the 40-year-old van was killing me. Maybe something was deteriorating in the carpet or the upholstery or something. And that was making me sick. I had a bunch of theories, and none of them made sense. None of them were good enough theories. And I gotta say, and this is where you guys are gonna think I'm crazy, but you know what? Either you think I'm crazy already, and if you do, nothing I say is gonna change that, or you believe in me and then you don't think I'm crazy. But I was, it's kind of a long story, and this goes back to Alex Jones. I should title this video, Alex Jones Saved My Life. Because, and also my viewers had a part in my health turnaround as well. But, so one of my close family members who I go over and use their shower pretty regularly, they, because of me, started watching Alex Jones, and then they like to buy stuff online, so they purchased a bunch of his vitamins and stuff. And I was in the bathtub at their house, and I was looking at the medicine cabinet from my perch in the bathtub, and I was just thinking, man, I wonder if there's something in there I could take that would make me feel better. Anything. I feel so awful. I just wanted to lay down and give up. I was just so sick. And I tried to hide it, because that's what I do. I mean, that's what the old Marine taught me to do. You don't go around complaining about your health problems. You suck it up, Buttercup, and you just march on, soldier. Well, he never said soldier. He said Marine. Suck it up, Buttercup, and keep marching, Marine. But, so I looked up in the cabinet, and this bottle of medicine popped out at me. And I just feel like it was God, because it was one of those moments where of all of the jars of medicines and things that were in this person's medicine cabinet, this one thing popped out. It's like, oh, this light went off, oh. And I saw this one bottle that they got from Alex Jones. It was one of the Alex Jones vitamins. Now, the left and the people that hate Alex Jones say it's snake oil and his stuff doesn't work. And I want to tell you right now, I have no connection to Alex Jones. I was on InfoWars for 2 seconds before they shut InfoWars down on YouTube. They interviewed me at the Patriot Prayer Rally in Portland. Owen Schroyer did. But other than that chance meeting with Owen Schroyer, I have no connection whatsoever to Alex Jones. And so this is not a paid advertisement in any way. And here's where I credit my viewers as well, because many of you have been trying to help me figure out what's wrong with my health. And so many of you have had various different opinions and ideas about what it might be, but one that kept reoccurring was, hey Sage, it sounds like to me you have a vitamin D deficiency. So when I was looking up in the cabinet, this product from Alex Jones's store came up, then it just went, oh, and it's called Winter Sun. And this is a vitamin D a supplement in a dropper. It's a suspension supplement, and it's rather expensive. I think these are like $30 a bottle, and they last you about 27, 28 days. So it's like $1.10 something a day, and it's over $1 a day. Small price to pay. I don't know why. Of all the medications, and I never tried any medicines. I don't believe in medicines. I don't do medicines. I don't do prescription drugs. I don't do over-the-counter, really. Ibuprofen is about the most medicine I'll ever take. And, sometimes I'll take stuff for stomach acid, but for the most part, I avoid all medicines, and I'm not on any prescription medications, because up until now, I've been healthy as a mule. Like, I'm a tough man. I'm the kind of man that will work you into the ground. Like, you think you're something, and you go to the gym all day, and then you try to keep up with me, and by the end of the day, I'm carrying you. And that's the way it's always been for me. I've always just been a beast. And for me to get so sick and down, I started chalking it up to, okay, so you're just getting old. Too much honky-tonkin'. Prince, he had to have both his knees replaced, double knee replacement. And, it's probably going to happen to me from all that dancing on stage in cowboy boots. But, because I always played standing up. And I just chalked it up to, you're getting old, you're spent, you've done your whole life, and now it's over. So just get used to being an old, curmudgeon-y, broken down man with a cane. And I had just given into it. And I saw this stuff, and it just like a light bulb went off. And I heard the voices of my people who wrote in. If you're one of those people, thank you, who wrote in the comments section about how in Oregon you need to take a vitamin D supplement, especially if you're lactose intolerant and you don't drink milk. Most of you are going to get your vitamin D out of milk. I don't drink milk. I have no other source for vitamin D other than the sunshine. And the sunshine doesn't shine in Oregon, really. It's shining today, which is a little ironic. It's making me a liar. But most of the time, it doesn't shine. And even when it does, you're covered up to here because it's too cold outside to get any sun on your skin. And I came from Texas. I was lactose intolerant, for years and years in Texas. But I never felt like this and never got down because I was getting plenty of vitamin D out there fishing in the scorching sun. And so when I moved to Oregon, there was no sunlight and there was no source of vitamin D, and I was suffering from a vitamin D deficiency. All of my joints hurt. I had digestive issues. I felt like my organs were shutting down. At one point, I thought I had congestive heart failure because I was just getting bigger and bigger, and it wasn't fat. Like, I was reducing my diet and eating less, but getting bigger and bigger, and I began to realize that when I push on my stomach here, it would bulge out over there. And I was just not pumping off the water, that my kidneys were shutting down. There was something wrong with my internal organs. It had to all be because of a vitamin D deficiency. Because I took one dropper of this Winter Sun, one of these droppers full, and I felt like a new man. I was almost instantly healed. If you go back and look at my sword fighting video, there's one day, this is probably the last few videos I did. In one day, I did my sword fighting video, which was something I couldn't do. I was using a cane. That was the day after I took my first dropper. That was day 2 it was the second dropper full. I was out there doing sword stuff, and then I went up in the mountains, and I made a fire and made coffee and went fishing. Did all that in one day and never used my cane. And I got to tell you, I'm back. I got a little tweak in my one knee, and my other knee is it was screwed up before, so it's about as like it was before. But I am back almost exactly where I was when I came here from Oregon. Came here from Colorado and Texas, because I moved to Colorado first before I went here. I went to Colorado, then here. But there's a lot of sunshine in Colorado, so I didn't get sick till I got here. And but I'm almost back. Energy-wise, I'm back. I still have some joint issues. It's going to take a while to rebuild my joints. I think that vitamin D deficiency causes your joints to break down. I talked to a lady the other day that had that, and I was telling her about this, and she was like, oh yeah, no, I have the same thing, and I can't never get enough from vitamin D pills. I need a suspension, and I recommended this. Now, if any of you know where Alex Jones gets this, because I'd like to save some money potentially. Plus, he's back ordered on this stuff. Like, I tried to buy some more. There's a waiting list. So if I could find this locally, that would be great. But I just need a good quality vitamin D suspension, because it's changed my life. And my stomach shrunk. I just I passed all of this water. Like I passed water for days. Like constantly I'm peeing, and it's just like, and it's getting rid of all of this water on my system, and I'm thinner. I mean, I'm more squared away. I mean, I'm ready to woo. I even went to my friend and went, tell the truth. That's not really vitamin D in there. That's like meth or something. What is what is in that? That's some illegal drug. That can't just be a vitamin. But yeah, my energy's back. I was always a high energy guy. I'd sleep 4 or 6 hours and I would just run. I could run 20 hours making music, hauling gear. You know, I've done 3 shows in one day, 3 setups and 3 teardowns before. On the 4th of July, that's a common thing for me, is to do 3 shows in a single day and make the most money I can on a big holiday. And so I've always just been a beast. I'm back. I'm going to live to be 100 probably, as long as I can either get enough sunshine or get enough of this stuff to keep me going. But yeah, it was incredible. It was crazy the way I responded to this. It shocked my whole family. You know what it reminded me of? Have you ever seen the the movie Lord of the Rings? And in that, I forget if it's the first or second movie, you have the King of Rohan. And he had one time been this great mighty warrior, and now he's this old decrepit king, and he sits and he don't even hardly talk to you, because he's just, everything is all broken down, and he's all curmudgeoned out, and he's just like, ugh. And he has this evil demon advisor who just whispers in his ear all the time, and it's a spell. And so Gandalf knows that Wormtongue has put this guy under a spell, and he's making him think he's old and beaten up. And then Gandalf just starts talking to him, and Gandalf breaks the spell. And the King of Rohan, you can see, just suddenly he just emerges from it, and his hair turns lighter color, and he squares up, and he straightens up, and his mind is back, and he's 100% because Gandalf freed him from the evil spell. I feel like I've been freed from an evil spell. Honestly, I can't say enough about this stuff. I ain't trying to get on InfoWars. I don't care. I'll get this from anywhere I can get it from, because this supplement changed my life. And if you live in the Pacific Northwest, or a place where you don't get much sunshine, and you feel fatigued, and you feel like your joints hurt, and you feel like you can't get out of bed in the morning, and you wake up in the night continuously because you're sore and everything hurts, maybe you're vitamin D deficient like me. But it changed my life, and I haven't made a video because I've been busy. I've been busy doing all the things I couldn't do before. So anyway, I'm going to get busy on my channel and make some more content and get refocused back on that, and probably from locations out in the mountains and stuff, because I can get around now. My knees are still a little weak. I got one that's got a previous injury that was a legit injury, but this other knee wasn't really an injury. I think it was just, it might have been a little bit of an injury, but it just quit functioning because I guess that's the way vitamin D deficiency manifests. But anyway, I'm back. It's good to be back. Thank you for being patient and waiting for new content. And yeah, I think I'm going to be making some videos here in the next few days. And if I get a chance, because right now the sun is shining and the mountains are calling to me, and I'm thinking I might just bolt to the mountains. Maybe I'll make a video up there. All right, God save our republic.